And now, Sportsline Friday Night.
Welcome to Sportsline Friday Night. I'm Eric Moon. It's another big Friday of hoops, and we'll start by turning our attention to girls hoops as the regular season winds down. Just a week remains in the girls basketball regular season, and we'll begin our highlights in 5A, starting with the Rigby Trojans, the third-ranked team in the state. We begin at the home of the Trojans, Rigby High School. After halftime, Rigby already had a tremendous lead on Highland, and the Trojans kept adding to it. Kinsley Larson stays in bounds following the steal, heads to the bucket, counted and one. Larson, however, took a hard fall afterwards, but she was okay and she stayed in the game. Shortly thereafter, Rigby heads north again. This time, Carrie Barber sends a dime to Miley Graham for a pair. Trojans in control, and Graham wasn't done there. This time, she tees it up from beyond the arc and hits as the lead continues to grow. Rigby wins by 40 plus again against Highland, scoring a 68-20 victory. Get hyped in Rexburg. The Madison Bobcats are ready to go, but the Thunder Ridge Titans also seek a big win. Madison, though, would strike first from deep. Maggie Anderson lets it go. Bullseye! Bobcats on the board. Short time later, Mia Walsh distributing again, this time feeding Nora Wadoops on the fast break. She gets the roll to extend an early advantage. The Titans, though, know how to strike back with some thunder from deep. Brody Spencer on target for the Ridge. But this was Madison's night on home court. Bobcats win it 53-42. They will host Rigby in a huge contest on Tuesday. The undefeated Shelley Russets are riding high as they take on Idaho Falls in the Spud Cellar. Russets go to Casey Lawn in the corner to open it up with a three-pointer. 30 seconds later, Mia Williams pulls up, drains another from beyond the arc. 20 seconds after that, Brindley Canton shrugs and says, hey, why not? 3 unanswered threes to start off this game. Shelley's defense kept the Tigers quiet for 4 full minutes until Brindley Riddle buries a corner three. Cannon in trouble at the other end, turns to Sarah Kidman in the corner. She hits a three as well. It'd be easier to tell you who didn't hit a triple in this one. Casey Lawn driving. Guess what? There's Mia Williams in the corner. 3 more. Holly Crandall passing inside the key. Sarah Kidman finally hits a shot other than a triple. Shelley showing why it's the #1 team in 4A, beating the Tigers by a comfortable 45 points. The Hive was buzzing tonight, and so too were the Bees in the third quarter. Alyssa Harris sends it full court right to Kennedy Coons on the fast break. She scores, and Bonneville cuts the Skyline lead to 2. Bees get the ball moving again seconds later to Ava Arfman to tie the game at 40 at the time. Bonneville honored Alyssa Harris tonight for scoring her 1,000th career point. So how about an encore? Bonneville stings again, and the Bees have the lead. However, the Grizz clawed back to win a thriller on the road. 68-65 Skyline is your final. To the scoreboard we go for some more scores, including a huge upset in Driggs. The Teton Timberwolves are unbeaten no more. Sugar Salem knocks off its conference rivals 65-55 for a huge road victory. And in the Palace, Pocatello strikes with thunder again. Pokey defeats Preston 52-22. In boys hoops, the North Fremont Huskies hit double digits in the win column. North Fremont gets the job done against Salmon 69-38. And in Dayton, the Soda Springs Cardinals score a big win on the road, a 57-44 decision over West Side. In Grace, the Grizzlies had themselves a night against Chalice. First up, the boys picked up a 17-point victory. Then on senior night, the girls were on fire in a 52-12 win. You can see more of tonight's hoop scores in the sports section on our website, localnews8.com, and the Local News 8 app. In case you missed it Tuesday, it's time to tell you about our Sermon Service and Electric Athlete of the Week. He's a Marsh Valley senior, almost averaging a double-double every time he steps on the court. But he was once inches away from never stepping on the court again. Sam Gelfand tells us the story of Caden Bullock's unbelievable comeback.
Our Athlete of the Week,
Caden Bullock,
certainly plays hard in the paint. His coach calls him one of the toughest individuals he's ever met. Caden credits his upbringing.
I know a few of my teammates have pretty good jobs, but as far as I know, I'm the only one who's really worked on a farm my whole life.
I mean, I've heard about farmer strength. I guess that must be where it comes from.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
Caden tends to the family farm every summer, often for 16 hours a day, and yet his coach says he's never missed practice. Well, except for a stretch 2 years ago. He had just wrapped up a long day in the fields.
When I was coming home, I flipped a side-by-side and it landed right on my leg. But fortunately, we had 2 bars in the back of our side-by-side, and somehow those found their way right in front of me. So I was able to get them and start prying it off. When I got up, I started trying to walk. I thought, okay, we're good, got this thing off me. But I guess that was just all the adrenaline in me. And as I went to take my first steps, I knew, I was like, this is messed up. I completely shattered it.
The fracture was so severe, doctors thought he might lose his leg. Did you have to have surgery on it?
Yeah, I had to have 7 surgeries.
7?
Yeah, it was bad. I was in the hospital for 2 weeks. When I actually got back to basketball last year, I was struggling. I was in so much pain after all my surgeries and after all the physical therapy. And I was like, I wonder if I'll ever even be the same, you know?
He isn't. Somehow, he's better. He's become 3A's most dangerous center, averaging 17 points and 9 rebounds per game. You've had all this success this season. Do you ever stop and think, I almost wasn't able to do this?
The season goes by so fast, but there are those little moments that I have hit where I'm like, I'm very lucky that I'm even playing right now.
A terrific story there. If there's an athlete you think we should feature, we want to hear from you. Send us your suggestions by email to sports@localnews8.com. Once again, that's sports@localnews8.com. Coming up, it's time to hit the mat. We'll show you highlights from the first day of the Tiger Grizz Invitational next on Sportsline Friday nights.
The highest art is beautiful, timeless, inspired by the divine. Shen Yun.
Coming to Boise and Idaho Falls, March 2nd through the 6th.
The winter storm sale is happening now at Idaho Mountain Trading. Save from 20 to 40% on selected parkas and pants, and 30 to 40% off junior parkas and pants. Snowboards are all on sale with prices starting at only $299. Downhill skis and boots are marked from $50 to $200 off. Save from $100 to $2,000 on bikes from Trek, Cannondale, GT, and Electra. And have your equipment tuned right by the pros at Idaho Mountain Trading. Don't miss the winter storm sale at Idaho Mountain Trading, the mountain sports shop in downtown Idaho Falls.
Hey, where's your brother? It's time to shoot our new Meter family of dealerships commercial.
He's not coming.
What do you mean he's not coming?
He's on strike.
He can't go on strike.
He says he wants more money.
We don't get paid for doing commercials.
Exactly.
It's a privilege.
He said, privilege don't put games in the computer.
What did he say about losing all of his privileges?
He says it's for the greater good.
Lincoln Phillip Meter?
Guess you gotta know when to plant your flag. Celebrating 45 years of doing business in Pocatello.
Hello, I'm Kate Levy. When I was just 10 years old, I lost my father, Joe, in the 9/11 attacks at the World Trade Center. He was a lieutenant in the New York City Fire Department. For 9/11 this year, now a National Day of Service, I'll be doing what my dad loved to do, helping others in need. Please join me by doing your own good deed that day. Visit 911day.org to learn more.
Spring is just around the corner and the deals are sizzling hot on leftover 2023 RVs. Check out the 2023 Rockwood 1640 LTD, only $10,995 or $135 a month, no down. Or the Open Range 26 BH Travel Trailer Bunkhouse that sleeps 9, only $19,995 or $236 a month, no down. Or the Conquest 6237 LE Class C Motorhome, only $79,995 or $730 a month, no down.
With over 1,000 RVs in stock, we're sure to have the right one for you.
Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted.
Welcome back. The 43rd Tiger Grizz Invitational returned to Idaho Falls today with wrestlers from 35 different schools hitting the mat on the west side of town. The tournament was crowded and chaotic. As always, we start with Jordan Woody's and Tucker Clark of Waihee and Rigby locking up. Clark nabs 2 points before Woody's gets the shoulders up. They trade single leg attempts, but Clark's is more successful. He secured 2 more takedowns before taking this one 10-2. Jackson Packer, an absolute beast for the South Fremont Cougars. Look at that fireman's carry takedown. He used his power and speed to overwhelm Sean Flint of Idaho Falls, locking it down 12-2 in just 2 rounds. Here comes a takedown attempt from Blackfoot's Ava Savage, but Ava Price of Thunder Ridge, well, she powers up and out of it. She took this one 3-0 in a very even match. Madison's Braxton Hanna takes down Jackson Hayter of Evanston, Wyoming. He won this explosive match 10-5. Skyline's Kaylee Landstrom pinning Emily Helm of Ryrie here, and you can check out these results and more on our website, localnews8.com, and the Local News 8 app. On the ice, the first-place Ogden Mustangs continue to bring pain to the Idaho Falls Spud Kings. Tonight, it's another blowout loss to the Mustangs, a 6-2 defeat. After 3 consecutive games against Ogden, Idaho Falls will be thankful to play somebody else. That team is the Pueblo Bulls, the team the Spuds are chasing for the final playoff spot. Puck drop for that one tomorrow at the MAC is at 7:05. Time for our top plays of the week, and we'll begin with number 3 at the Hive. Blackfoot dominated Bonneville Monday night in girls hoops thanks in part to plays like this one. Terrific vision and a feed from J.C. Capson to Kendall and Anderson. We'll stay in the same spot for top play number 2. Last Friday night, Camden Bateman was ready to go from the tip for the Thunder Ridge Titans. He steals it away, speeds up the court, and finishes the reverse lay-in as part of a Thunder victory. Our top play of the week, though, is an incredible buzzer beater. Final seconds between Sugar Salem and Marsh Valley. Cash Harris is money from the corner to tie it for Sugar, but that's not the buzzer beater. This is Donnie Whitworth from nearly half court. He wins it, and the Eagles soar to an unbelievable victory. How about that for the Marsh Valley Eagles? Well, that is all for this Sportsline Friday night. I'm Eric Moon. Thank you so much for stopping by, and we hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Good night.
Your local news is now available on any of these streaming services and devices.